Don't complain. I have a lot of Christians on my feed, and one thing that I see them do from time to time is talk about how it's such a shame that people don't go to church like they used to. It's such a shame that church isn't a staple of people's lives, that it's not important, and that they're losing all of these different groups, these demographics, especially the younger generation who don't want to go to church. Well, I would predict, and I could be wrong, but I don't think I will be, that trend is going to skyrocket. I would predict that there's going to be a lot of people who look at Christian nationalism and evangelicals and conservative Christians and say, all of you are the reason why everything that's happening that is negative is happening to me, to my family, to my friends, to my community. And not only are you the reason that it's happening, but the way that you voted, the way that you went to these rallies, the way that you put on these different shirts and hats and signs and bumper stickers and slogans showed me what you really feel. And you feel that Jesus should be deported because he was really a refugee when his parents came to Nazareth. You feel that you feel in line with the Pharisees and Sadducees. When Jesus healed on the Sabbath, they were the ones claiming that he shouldn't be doing it. They were the ones claiming that the woman who was caught in adultery should be stoned. And then he wrote in the sand. We don't even know what he wrote, but we know that he said, those of you without sin, cast the first stone. And they all left after he said that and he wrote in the sand. And we also know that when it came time for there to be a choice between him and Barabbas, and Barabbas was a known criminal, a convicted criminal, a murderer, they said, give us Barabbas. And that's who you are. That's who you are. And so when no one wants to hit like on your post about us coming together or praying or some scripture that you post or whatever, or coming to your church, or when you're complaining about how no one supports these Christian values anymore, it's going to be because what they already thought when they were leaving the churches, what they already thought when they were slowing down their attendance, when they were distancing themselves from certain groups, it's not a thought anymore. They know it now. They know that given the choice, you would choose Barabbas. They know that given the choice, you would choose to stone the woman caught in adultery and not be like Jesus did. Go and sin no more. They know. They know exactly where you stand. So I would say thank you for letting us know exactly where you stand so that we can make informed decisions, because information is powerful. Knowledge is powerful. You'll know the truth. and the truth will make you free. And so now we know the truth about you. May you walk in Zennurgy. Don't complain. I have a lot of Christians on my feed, and one thing that I see them do from time to time is talk about how it's such a shame that people don't go to church like they used to. It's such a shame that church isn't a staple of people's lives, that it's not important, and that they're losing all of these different groups, these demographics, especially the younger generation who don't want to go to church. Well,